right? That's your boy. He just calls you out. So I went to Sky News. I know Sky News is like British. I don't know which way they lean. I don't know which way. I don't want to ever be one of those people that are like showing something political that's like, I don't know, leaning in any direction, because I hate both sides. So, you know, but Mr. Occupy Mars called out. Listen, can I find it? Is it on here? Nah. Elon Tusk. Grok to understand. If America goes broke, nothing else matters. Like, what happened? He called out Trump. The president versus Elon. Who wins? My money's on Elon. Feliz Jueves. What's going on, Biggs? What did they do, though, man? Why are we demanding the list again? Real Donald Trump is in the end. So this is it right here. Mark this post for the future. Have a nice day. Is he trolling them? What in the troll bull is this, man? That's bullshit. Okay, that escalated quickly. Triple the security. Be safe out there, brother. Your work is important to the world. Blah, blah, blah. Grok, is this true? Evidence shows Donald Trump's name is in Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs. You straight up ask Grok, the AI that is on his side, that could just be maneuvered to say anything. Now they want to release the Epstein files, which were released, right? Trump's administration, blah, 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 contradicting claims that they were withheld to protect him. The topic is controversial, and public narratives often differ from verified facts. So I kind of want to see what everyone's saying. Both sides are saying about it. It's all stupid. It's all ridiculous. But why? Somebody's like, "What happened?" I love Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man. That was like 2 months, 4 months ago. I don't know what day it is. And then we're up here like, "Homie, touch kids." I made this with Grok. Oh man, is that really you? MySpace Tom, that is really him. Way to go, Tom. He still uses that same profile picture. Holy crap. Enjoying the good life. New hobbies are surfing, architecture, design, photography, and golf. Lives in Hawaii. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Follow my Instagram. He's all over the place. My first tweet 10 years ago, working on MySpace. Wow, bugging MySpace. We all took the time to learn a little HTML back then. Oh man, maybe I don't regret coming here today. Look at this. This should be a velvet painting somewhere. Why are these men up here? What in the world? If you knew this, why did you willingly work with a pedophile? Solid question. Onion person. You let your son hang out with a guy who you knew was a pedophile? Make sure your lawyers are on standby. See, that's the thing, is I don't know. What is really going on? Bro, you seeing this? Everyone of consequence in the business in the world is in the Epstein files, because Epstein and Maxwell made sure they were seen and photographed and in the press with the most influential people of the world to give themselves cover, credibility, and access to corridors of power. Neither one of them look like they want to be in that picture. He knew. God help us all. Trump needs to respond ASAP. I noticed he did not take questions at his public meeting today. Alex Jones, isn't that your friend, buddy? Okay, do you guys know this reference? Homie was threatened by the cartel to not sing his song, to not perform at all today. He reads that note and it says, if you sing this song, it's over for you. And the homie just did it anyway. So this song, some dangerous people out there, man. Why do you just stay home and play video games, they ask. So you knew all along. Okay, well, these are all the same. What? They're tripping. That doesn't look right at all, man. None of that looks right. I don't know for what, but I'm saving that image for now. For whatever reason we may need it for later on in our lives. I'm curious if what you're saying about Trump being in the Epstein files is true. How long have you known this? Why did you wait till now? Were you planning on just sitting on this forever? Genuine questions now that you have decided to release blackmail. Dang, bro. Dang. Imagine if he did that, dude. This is what they tell you about being a rich and powerful person, is to always be the smartest person in the room, right? They tell you always got to be like, shit, I'm pretty sure James Bond said it. You know what I mean? Always be on your shit. You got to hold on to that information, because information is power. That's insane, bro. What? Why is this happening? What if, hear me out. What if this is like, just like a dramatic move, like it's a publicity stunt, and it's just their way of getting the Democrats to agree on releasing the files? Because I bet you right now, if we look at what the Democrats are saying, they're probably asking to release the files because they hate that motherfucker. There's only like 2 levels of hate, and it's how much Democrats hate Donald Trump and how much 50 Cent hates Diddy. That's it. Like, that's 1 and 2. Those are the 2 highest levels of hate that I can think of that exist in this world that have made positive impact. I don't know. I don't nowadays I don't even really lean Democratic. I used to back in the day. And that was because I didn't like it when people put shit in our food. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, that's blasphemy. We can't do that. We can smoke them, but we can't eat them. And I'm talking about like, you know, like GMOs and shit like that. Because fucking weed is a GMO the way we smoke it now. You know why it's better? Because people fucked with it. They got genetically modified. Fucking hippies. But I still believe that. I still believe that you should take care of how you eat and you should be careful with the information that you're being received. And a lot of those things made me look very left-leaning back then. I'm talking like 2010 era, 2012 era. I still feel that way. And yet because of that, I now seem to be leaning more on the conservative side. Just because of that. Maybe because it's not a progressive way of life. I don't know what it is, but I never changed. They did. Bottom line. Anyways, fuckers. I love. Yeah, see, and more than one person is sharing this right here. I'm not surprised. Yeah, there was a stipulation. Yeah, see, and then it's gonna start turning into this like anti-Semitism thing. People are dying. Doesn't matter where they come from anymore, man. Even some of the people that have made me miserable in my life, I don't wish those types of things on them, man. What is wrong? Go ahead and eat. Just not at my table. This beef is the greatest thing ever. Yo, boy, what psyop is this? Straight up, just like, hey, yo, man. Just what is it now? Like, what are you doing now? You know what I mean? Like, what move is this now? Is it working? Is it not working? I don't care. South Africa. Trump fucking up Elon. Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Yo. Yeah, man. He did that. It was shortly after he did that, too, for South Africa. Where you're from, bro? I don't get it. Hold on. What does this say? It just makes me nervous to see. Every time I see this man's face on something, I'm nervous to see it.
I think we have a snippet from one of the conversations that I recorded with Epstein, and I think this was in a restaurant in 2007.
Can't see it, but it says October 31st.
And then have outsiders. He sort of poisons the well outside. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag, and Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, she's too much of a wild card. And then he tells Bannon, you know, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of the Trump White House and about his long-standing, deep relationship with Donald Trump.
Why, though? Why do you have that? Because information is power, motherfucker. Some of y'all don't know. Can you just expose it already so Russians can't keep blackmailing him? Do the right thing for once in your life. Stand against Russia and its proxy Trump. Elon for president? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I am all for having somebody with Asperger's or autism as our president. As a matter of fact, that might be very efficient for us. Just not that one. Anybody but this one. You know what I mean? There's no way. What a lovely day on the internet. Good Lord. I know, bro. I know, man. This is on the front of the internet. You know what I mean? I usually like to spend my time on the back end of the internet finding weird shit. But I don't know how to ignore this. This is the first time. And this is so weird for me that even I'm talking about it. I don't normally like talking about this kind of stuff. If this continues, do you think Donald Trump might consider deporting Elon back to South Africa? What is with y'all, bro? Y'all are crazy, bro. Comment section. Yeah, I did the same thing. I'm with you right now, man.
Was friends, baby. What happened? I thought y'all...
I don't know, man. Democrats would have released him 10 years ago if this was true. Yeah, well, you know, but this footage has been shown. This has been out. You know what I mean? This picture's a little too much, man. Can we get it checked for AI? And herpes? Tell us the Epstein Diddy list, the real story of the Vegas shooting, where all the missing kids, no shit, who arranged to have killed, who's guilty of treason, who's guilty of crimes against humanity. Did I forget anything? I don't know, 9/11, anything that happened did. Syndrome, come on, y'all. Centrist liberalism will never work. Okay, absolute cinema. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for the memes. I'm here for the memes, and that's it, bro. The one elite. Without me, Trump would have lost his elections. Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 40. Well, okay. Hey, y'all kissing his ass. What's going on here? Did anyone like? Has he responded at all? He hasn't been on here since the second. I don't get it. I think I will cause problems on purpose now. Y'all crazy. Let's see what's said. Where are we at here?
Is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. We have all wondered when these two would fall out, but could anyone have predicted that when it did happen, it would spiral so fast? With one tweet, a truly imploding relationship
One tweet, bro.
after an extraordinary escalation in the space of just a day.
Have a nice day,
Mark this post for
DJT.
the future. Lunchtime meeting with the German Chancellor that President Trump was asked about his old pal's criticism of the massive spending bill the president is trying to push through.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped
Musk hates the
Well,
bill.
so he
It will
spoke up
raise
about
the
it
country
today.
better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars.
The government is definitely not corrupt. They totally love you and they want the best for everyone.
And it really is unfair.
Musk was watching, of course he was, and he shot back on X, of course, to his 220 million. These are touched.
I don't have favorites. I like both flour and corn
He went
tortilla.
on in the entire
You know what I
history
mean?
of
So he's
49 in the Senate.
he's still
Trump's
like
response,
anti-democrat.
It didn't look that way on Friday when the farewell seemed to be a fond one.
Elon's service to America has been without comparison in modern history. He's already
Now Trump
It's
is
true,
saying
man.
this,
But then again,
money
you
in
gave
our
him
budget,
access. You
billions
gave
and
him
billions of dollars,
the,
is to
hey, man, I
terminate
want you to go
Elon's
find
governmental
corruption in our
subsidies and
country. Isn't that what he said? Isn't that
I
what
was always
Doge is?
surprised that Biden didn't.
He put him in charge of it. And you know what I mean? Like, clear your history before you ask somebody to go through your browser. What are you talking about? Exactly. What up, Jinx?
We do not know quite what Musk is alleging.
How's your day going, man?
Before I work out, I tend to put a lot of cheese on my chicken.
Absolutely.
If you don't cheese your chicken, then
Working
Yeah.
apart against each other, it could be so much more consequential still.
Are we starting like a civil
just
war
got
within a
very,
civil war?
very personal.
Okay. Well, I don't know, man. It's all gross. You know what I mean? Like, it's all just, I don't want to think about it. Let's remove this from our palates.